Welcome everyone, this is my vlog. My name's Rob Sutherland. If you are new here, you've probably noticed that I don't do anything. That is effectively my vlog presence here on YouTube, is that I have barely done anything. It is a new year, and that means that I've done a bit of a review. I am not making resolutions or anything stupid like that. I'm just thinking about the past and the future, and I thought I would throw it all down and get it up on YouTube. 2022 has been rubbish, and I don't want to dwell on it. All sorts of things have happened in 2022. School burnt down in our community. I got knocked off a motorbike. My dad died. Various different illnesses. I've been ill with all sorts of different things. Nothing serious, just ill. COVID twice. I mean, come on. So it's been a ridiculous year when we have been trying to get back up and running with all the things that we like to do, and I found myself not able to do that because I've been dealing with all sorts of other things. So that's 2022. And really what I want to focus on is what I want to do for the coming year. Like I said, I don't want to do resolutions. I don't want to do anything daft like that. I want to think about what is important. And until we had, remember the before times, until 2022, 2020, until 2020. Music is my thing. I love to play. You'll see if you look on the wall behind me that there is a guitar there. It's mostly there just to remind me that I'm a guitarist. That's one of the things that I like to do. Playing in bands, writing songs and things like that are really important to me. So I've been thinking about what that means. You'll know, if you know me personally, you'll know that we play in a band called Silverthorn, who go around pubs, clubs, bike rallies, stuff like that. Enjoying playing music and being playing the songs that you know and love, you know, turning up and being Angus Young or Slash or Eddie Van Halen or whatever, the sort of thing that is good fun to do, but it isn't really our music. We just cover other people's songs. It's great fun. And the pandemic completely knocked that on the head, and getting up and running again after the pandemic was a right pain in the neck. The whole of 2021 was lots of false starts. We were booked for all sorts of outdoor festivals and things like that, which would keep being cancelled by the council, and the government would make another announcement and stuff like that. So the whole of 2020 and the whole of 2021 was a bit of a write-off. No, it wasn't a bit of a write-off, it was a total write-off. The best that we managed to get was rehearsing in a factory somewhere, you know, when we were allowed to meet up somewhere on those odd occasions. So we were there rehearsing, the four of us, having a good time, but it was not what we were about. It wasn't playing music for an audience. So 2022, right at the very beginning, getting knocked off a motorbike, breaking my ribs, that kind of scuppered a lot of what we were doing for last year. But we have been playing together, and we have been doing gigs together, certainly for the second half of the year, and it has been great. It has been great to be getting together with your mates and playing in a band. There is something about live music. I've always said I am not good at being a guitarist on my own. I've never been good at being a bedroom player. I need a live drummer behind me to get the feel for things, and then that's where I get into it, and that's where the magic happens. It's live music, whether that be going down the George where we rehearse and getting together and playing, or whether it be on a big stage at a festival like the Wills and Nats. You know, it's live music. It's where I find my passion. It's not sat on my own running through scales, but playing together. So 2023, I'm looking forward to doing some live music, doing some gigging, getting out there, spending time together with mates. And it's been great. We've been getting together, we've been going to the pub, and just the things that we've forgotten that we used to do, you know, getting together and just enjoying ourselves and being friends together, that sort of thing. So I'm really looking forward to that. I need to move my notes on a little bit. So, other music. We play in a band called Metanoia. We've been working together through church music, doing really hard rock stuff. in church situations. For those of you who don't know, I'm a vicar. I know it comes as a surprise to a lot of people. It doesn't come as a surprise to me. It's about 15 years I've been a vicar now. And we play hard rock in a band called Metanoia, and until the pandemic, we had a regular service, the rock mass, where people were coming along month in, month out, and we were playing together all the songs that you wouldn't expect to find in a church service. And that completely got knocked on the head. And getting church up and running again has been a massive pain in the neck. From the perspective of all of the legislation and the rules and things like that. And even when the rules were just cancelled, it was still a slow start getting things up and running again, never mind putting on a service which was effectively a rock concert with worship and church happening in it. So we haven't had that through, and then 2022. Fell off a motor, but I'm going to say the same thing. I broke my ribcage, couldn't do that. Yeah. So 2022 has been a complete and total bust when it comes to Metanoia. I also had a sabbatical during the pandemic. It was supposed to be right at the beginning of the pandemic. And we started recording some stuff for Metanoia. If you check out the link below, you will find that there is a link to Spotify where you can check out our Christmas song. I didn't even get a chance to properly publicise it. We recorded a load of drum tracks, we've recorded a load of bass tracks, and we were planning on putting out a load of music towards the end of 2021. We got a little ahead of ourselves, didn't realise how much time it takes to play 18 songs again and again and again, record and mix. Having never bitten off that much before, having decided that we weren't going to just record, we'll record 2 songs. No, we start recording 18. Ridiculous. So what we did was we released a Christmas song just before, literally 2 days before Christmas. This is how stressed this is how ridiculously late to the party everything has been. It was literally 2 days before Christmas that we released a Christmas single. But we've got loads of songs that we are halfway through recording. And so looking forward, what I really want to get done is getting into the studio, getting guitar in my hand, getting some parts put down so that we can get some music out there. We've got some songs that we're covering, but we've also been writing some songs. Me and Ruth have been writing songs together for decades, but recently we have been doing a song a month with Resound and the 12-song challenge. So we have got songs that we keep coming up. We've been doing some stuff together, which is just sort of acoustic duo type stuff, but we've also been writing some proper full-on rock songs for Metanoia. So hopefully in the course of the next year, one of the things I want to get done is I want to get some recording done. I want to release some songs, record some of our own songs, things that we've written, and get them done, get them out there. There's one thing when you are writing songs, but the end product is that they have to be heard by people. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to get them recorded and we're going to get them out there. As well as that, me and Ruth have been doing stuff together where it's just the 2 of us. We've been doing some acoustic-y type stuff. So I'll put a link to that down in the description as well, because we've been doing our own songwriting, and we've done a couple of covers of things that other people have written. So they're up on Spotify. So I don't want to make any pledges for numbers, because all I will do is disappoint myself. If you look at what I intended to get done today, I haven't achieved any of the things that I was intending to do today. It's dark outside. I was intending to get this video done by about 1 o'clock and then uploaded to go off tomorrow. That's not happening. It's dark outside. I'm about to go and cook tea. So I'm not going to put any numbers on anything. What I want to do is I want to spend more time writing songs and going through the creative process. I love sitting down with Ruth and coming up with the musical ideas, the lyrical ideas, the theological ideas, putting it all together and seeing what happens. I love getting together with my bandmates in Metanoia, with Mike and CJ, and seeing what they think of what we've done, whether they like the chord sequences, whether they think that the words are any good. I love putting it out there and having a critique, but then there's something about getting in front of an audience and singing it together. That is really important. But as well as that, I'd like to get them recorded and out there in the wild where people can listen to them. The other thing is that I'd like to get all the resources, all of this stuff. Like when we released the song for Christmas, I should have had it up on Metanoia's website, I should have had it on my blog, I should have had it advertised weeks in advance. All of this just takes a massive amount of time. The administration that it takes to be a musician is ridiculous. You spend more time doing Photoshop than you ever do with a guitar in your hand to do any of this. So I want to get these things out there, but as well as that, I want to get sheet music into people's hands. If you like some of the things that we've written, then you might as well be playing it out there in the wild. Do what you want with it, change the chords to it. Whatever it is that you want to do with this stuff, it's just creative ideas. Getting them out there is what we want to do. So that is what I want to do. I want to pledge that these are the aims that I have, not resolutions, not targets, because targets would kill me. Another list of targets would just finish me off. Not targets, not resolutions, just these are my aims and objectives for the coming year, the coming years. I would like to spend more time with a guitar in my hand. I'd like to spend more time writing music. I'd like to spend more time playing it in front of an audience. I wish I had muted my computer, which just keeps pinging and pinging and pinging with Facebook messages. And I would like to get out there and see more of you out there doing the same sort of thing. Okay, so look after yourselves. My name's Rob Sutherland. If you could like, subscribe, ring the bell, and I'll see you in the next one. Okay, God bless. Bye-bye.